Hey, what's going on out there? I'm going to address and solve 3 issues with the Yeti microphone that drove me crazy. 2 of which, well, no, they're all common. They're just all kind of variations of different problems. So this is what I'm going to solve. I'll tell you what I'm going to solve first, and then we'll walk through it. 1, you just can't hear yourself at all. You cannot hear your own voice. You can't monitor with the Yeti. 2, you can hear your voice, but it sounds messed up, or there's a delay, some latency issues. And then 3, the one that pissed me off the most and made me want to throw this thing away until I figured out how to solve it, is that the Yeti is treated like a sound card. So when you plug it in, most likely it's going to hijack a lot of your audio from your desktop, because Yeti assumes that you're going to plug in headphones into the bottom and monitor that way. I hated that. I didn't want to do that at all. And it took me a minute to figure out how to not do that. So let's go through each one of these. So 1, let's say you just can't hear yourself. And assume that you are plugged into the Yeti and that you can hear, however you're set up, assume that you can hear everything. If you can't hear everything, then you might have a different issue. But if you're plugged into the Yeti, headphone-wise, but you can't hear yourself, you go down to your sounds. I'm on Windows 7. It's an old-ass machine. Windows 10 is over there. But it's basically the same solution on 7, 8, 10, or whatever. Just it might be called, like the actual location might be called something different. But you're going to go to your sounds. I'm going to right-click on the little speaker in the bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to click on Recording Devices. And over here, now yours might be actually called Yeti in this list. If it is, go to that. If it's not called Yeti, then it's going to be one of the microphone USB devices, and of course I can tell which one it is because it's the one that's moving up and down when I'm talking, because the mic is not muted. So you click on that, you're going into the properties, go to listen, and there's a little checkbox, listen to this device. You turn that on, you hit apply, boom, you should be hearing yourself. But and if you do this and you can hear yourself, but it sounds weird or there's a delay, different solution. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that off. Is same tab, sounds, the recording devices area, but this time you're gonna go to playback. Now in playback, you're gonna have a list of speakers. Now you might not know, if you see a meter moving, then you know which one it is. But if you don't see a meter moving, you can just go turn on a YouTube video. This guy is talking. And now I can see the speakers moving, so I know which one it is. Let's turn him off. Thought you might go away. So the speaker's 4, double click or go into properties. Levels, there's a microphone tab and it's muted. You unmute it and that should give you instant, unprocessed monitoring of your voice through the Yeti. Okay, let's do problem number 3, the one that I hated the most, which is I don't want to plug into the Yeti. And I don't want my audio sources some split up going different places. For example, the Yeti hijacks all my desktop sound, but it doesn't hijack my headset mic. So I can't use this mic and this mic in case I wanted to for syncing up something or for a different effect or close proximity versus far proximity or whatever. Same area, go to Sounds, Playback. If you see the Yeti under Playback, double click it. Well, hold on. My issue's the same thing, but a little different. So if you see the Yeti, you're gonna click on Yeti. But of course on mine, you don't see a Yeti. But we know that the Yeti has hijacked the sound. So again, when I hit play on this video and I look at the meters leveling, that thing that says speakers is not the speakers, man. It's the Yeti. So that is my actual Yeti. So I go in here to speakers, double click on this thing. At the bottom it says device usage, use this device, enable. Click on don't use this device. And when you click that button, all of a sudden, you will have all of your audio routed just through your regular sound card and not through the Yeti, and you don't have to plug into this thing. In fact, if you're plugged into this, you shouldn't hear anything once you disable that. But the microphone side is still active as a recording device, but the playback side is inactive, and now you can just listen through your normal headset or whatever, wherever you normally plug in, your speakers or headphones, those will now work again, and you don't have to use this damn thing. I think that covered it. Anyways, well, I don't know how much else I know about the damn Yeti, but if you have other questions, I guess you can put them in the comments. And as far as fixing stuff, that's the end of the video. You can just leave. But one other issue I had with the Yeti that kind of drove me nuts is its strength is also its weakness. It's got a very large range of being able to capture, and of course you can go through the cardioid patterns as far as the actual, I don't know what it's called, spectrography or something, but the actual way it picks up sounds, you can switch through them. But to me, it's just got a really big problem with background noise if you have a loud fan, loud computer or something, which you're not going to hear in this because I'm using a lapel mic and I'll remove the noise in post-production. But I have the Shure SM7B up here, and that mic I found to be much, much better at removing background noise because it's got an extremely narrow field, and it's also a very low volume mic, so it does a really good job of not hearing things that are behind the microphone. Anyways, just microphone stuff. This is crazy, I don't usually make these videos. Anyways, I'm out of here. If you are somehow into music reaction videos, that's the majority of what's on the channel. Weird, huh? Anyways, I'm out. See ya.